Well, hello, darlings. It's Miss Tia. I hope you all are having a wonderful Tuesday. Well, seems like we got a little bit of stuff to talk about been going on these streets. Bullhorn Betty. I tell you what, if it's not one thing with her, it's another. Well, listen. So, she's still all brokenhearted because her and JLR broke up. And it makes her really angry. Like, she's super duper angry. And so she's been making these accusations towards people. And one of the people is Jay for Justice. Now, she be saying that Jay was like cheated with JLR, and that like she gonna get Jay's marriage ruined and let her husband know all this stuff, and just all kinds of stuff. Like, I don't know how she thinks she got some proof of this or what, but of course Jay say it didn't happen. But then Betty go on to talk about like some like just vulgar stuff, like describing like personal parts of people, and just disgusting. Like, you nasty, Betty, you nasty lady. You don't need to be doing that. So she all upset and she mad about that. Well, then I guess one day this last week she decided she gonna be a cooking show, and she did a cooking lesson on her channel. Now y'all, now Miss Tia, like, I don't like to judge people, like, but I'm going to. I just am. Okay, she cooking a pork loin, and she put the meat in the sink. Like, nothing under it, but just flop that meat in the sink, and then she put her salt and pepper and all that on it. But she put some gloves on, and to put the meat in there. So she got gloves on her hands, but nothing under the meat. Like, it's just in the sink. Like, where you wash your dirty dishes and hands and, ugh. Anyway. And so then she got the gloves, and then she picking up the seasoning bottles to put the salt and the pepper on the meat in there. After she touched the meat. Like, can you say gross? Like, next time she go to get that seasoning, it's going to have the meat stuff on it from the gloves. No, Betty. No, Betty. Don't work like that. And so then, she apparently put some potatoes and some, like an onion or something, like, and some celery and something else in this crock pot. And then she laid the meat on the top. And then she sprinkled the Lipton onion soup on it. And then she put in there, turn it on. She said she's going to cook it on low for like all day. Well, I saw on Queen Bee's that they was be talking about this too. And they had like this lady that was like a microbiologist or whatever. She like knew like all this stuff about the germs and stuff. And so she went to explaining like some things that could happen because of the way Betty did cook that. Yuck. Like, Betty, like, you go, oh, man. I hope you don't get sick from eating that. I hope you didn't get sick. But anyway, so like, I don't know how Betty's little cooking shows are going to turn out, but that one, no, Betty. That's not the way you do things. Anyway, so that be happening with Betty. And then, y'all, listen. Her and her little dog. Apparently her little dog Delilah, which Delilah's so cute. She's a cute little doggy. Well, Betty, she came on alive and she was all upset, y'all. She said she got attacked. She was attacked. And she said that the dogs from across the street come running over into her yard and was going to like eat Delilah. They was going to eat her up. And so Betty ran over there to, save Delilah. And she said she got bit on her hand. And she got a little spot on her knee where she like fell. It looked like just like a scrape, but she said it was going to bruise really bad and hurt really bad. And they were so traumatized. Like Delilah thought she was going to die. I mean, because, like, I don't know if she told Betty that or how Betty knew that, but Delilah, the puppy, thought she was going to die. And Betty was so super upset. And, like, it was traumatizing. Like, you could see her, like, she was so upset she didn't realize she had 2 pairs of glasses on. She had one pair on her eyes and the other one on her head. Like, anyway, she was that upset. Like, I felt bad for her and really felt bad for poor little Delilah. And so she going on and she telling about the story and about how, she told the neighbors they better keep their dogs locked up. And the next time they come over, because, like, apparently, like, she went out, she chased them with a broom. And she was going to hit them with the broom, she said. Well, so, she tells this whole story and it's, like, horrible. Like, and in my mind, I'm thinking, like, poor little Delilah, like, they must be some big old vicious dogs, like, like a pit bull or like a German shepherd, like a big dog, and she a little tiny puppy. Y'all know what kind of dogs it was. They was long-haired chihuahuas. 2 long-haired chihuahuas. Now, I know them little things can be little ankle biters. But, Betty, you feared for your life. And like, you could have, like, they little, like, you could, y'all, I don't know, but she traumatized. And the puppy, I'm glad the puppy okay, because Lord knows we don't want nothing to happen to Delilah. We don't want nothing to happen to Betty either, but we really don't want nothing to happen to the little puppy. But, y'all, they was chihuahuas. Chihuahuas. Them little dogs with the little tiny mouths. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I hope that they doing better. I hope Miss Betty not all shook up today like she was last night. Because, like, last night she was so upset. I thought, you know what? She going to be taking some legal action against them neighbors. Because, I mean, like, she got emotional distress. Delilah got emotional distress. She got a boo-boo, bo-bo, whatever on her knee. She got bit on her hand. She got, like, a little puncture wound on her hand. And Delilah thought she was going to die. And Delilah pooped on herself. And, like, all this stuff she says. So, like, I could see, like, she could really, fill out them court papers on that. But I don't know if she's going to be doing that. But, yeah. So I hope they're doing better today. She was so upset she couldn't stay at her house. She packed her bag. She said she'd pack her bag. She'll go and spend it out with her mama. Because she's so upset she got attacked by them 2 chihuahuas. Yep, that be happen. Tell you what. So yeah, I just hope Betty doing better. And little Delilah, I hope she okay. Goodness gracious. But yeah, Betty been having a rough week, I tell you. She been having some stuff. She broken-hearted over JLR, then she get attacked by the little doggies, and the puppy thought she was going to die, and then she could have got some, like some kind of food illness or something from the way she cooked that pork loin, but yeah, anyway, I hope everything's be okay. So yeah, that would have been happening with Miss Betty on these streets, I tell you. She had one heck of a week. So anyway, darlings, I thought I'd just come and share that with y'all and, wish Miss Betty well. I hope she get over her broken heart, and her boo-boos, bobos get well, and, she never have no other incident with the little chihuahuas from across the street. All right, darlings, well, Miss Tia gonna go now, but I'll see you soon. Bye now.